Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Picture this: a young, ambitious graduate stepping into the corporate world for the first time. Imagine the surge of excitement coursing through your veins as you stride through the glass doors of a towering skyscraper, the new business suit still crisp against your skin. You're fresh out of university, armed with a degree, and eager to scale the corporate ladder. The anticipation of what awaits is palpable, as you're about to dive into the intricate dance of workplace dynamics. The office is a hive of activity. The hum of conversation, the clatter of keyboards, and the faint aroma of coffee form a symphony of routine. There's an unspoken professional etiquette that everyone seems to instinctively understand. You find yourself in the midst of it all, trying to navigate these uncharted waters. Suddenly, you're not just a student anymore. You're a professional, a part of the workforce. With this new title comes a weighty sense of responsibility. The pressure to perform, to prove your worth, is a constant companion. Every task assigned is a test, every project a challenge. The stakes are high and the margin for error you perceive is slim. The workday ends, leaving you with a sense of accomplishment. You've survived your first day and you're eager for what's next. The corporate world, you think, is just as you'd envisioned it. Yet you are also acutely aware that you have only just scratched the surface. There's so much to learn, so many skills to acquire, and countless experiences to be had. At this point, you're still in the honeymoon phase, caught up in the thrill of new beginnings. You're yet to experience the trials and tribulations that lie ahead. You're yet to understand the true essence of the professional world, with all its complexities and challenges. Little did I know this initial phase was just the calm before the storm. As time passed, the rose-tinted glasses came off, and I found myself navigating a labyrinth of professional challenges. The work environment, an intricate ecosystem, revealed its true colors. The euphoria of the initial days started to ebb, replaced by a tide of reality checks. I was no longer just a curious novice. I was a cog in the machine, a part of the system. And the system, my dear listeners, does not always run smoothly. One of the most significant hurdles was dealing with difficult colleagues. The workplace, like any other social setting, is a melting pot of different personalities. Some individuals were amiable and cooperative, while others were, well, a bit more challenging. I learned that navigating these professional challenges required a delicate balance of assertiveness and diplomacy. Then came the relentless tide of deadlines. In school, missing a deadline might result in a lower grade, but in the professional world, the stakes are much higher. Deadlines became my constant companions, looming over me like ominous clouds. The pressure was palpable, and the term decision-making under pressure took on a whole new meaning. Making tough decisions was another part of the journey. I found myself at crossroads, where the path I chose could significantly impact not just my career, but also the company's future. The weight of these decisions was heavy, but they were necessary steps in my professional journey. During this period, my feelings ebbed and flowed like a tumultuous sea. There were days of stress and uncertainty, nights of self-doubt and worry. But amidst this whirlwind of emotions, I found resilience. I discovered a strength within me that I didn't know existed. These challenges, however daunting, were shaping me in ways I had never imagined. They were not just obstacles to overcome, but opportunities for growth. With each hurdle, I was not just surviving. I was learning, evolving, becoming. And so, through the labyrinth of professional challenges, I found my way. It was not an easy journey, but it was one that led to personal growth and transformation. These challenges, however daunting, were shaping me in ways I had never imagined. Then came the turning point, the event that would forever alter my perception of work and life. There was a day at work that started like any other. However, it was destined to be a day that would bring about a significant shift in my perspective. It was a day of epiphany, a day when certain truths about life and work became starkly evident to me. I was given an assignment that was more challenging than anything I had ever faced before. I was apprehensive, yes, but also excited for the opportunity to prove myself. As I delved into the task, I came across obstacles that seemed insurmountable. The pressure was mounting, and the ticking clock was a constant reminder of the tight deadline. In the midst of the chaos, I found myself spiraling into a whirlpool of anxiety and self-doubt. The enormity of the task at hand was overwhelming, but it was in this moment of despair that I stopped and engaged in some deep introspection. I realized that I had been viewing this challenge through a lens of fear. I was focusing on the possibility of failure instead of seeing it as an opportunity for growth. This realization was a paradigm shift for me. It allowed me to change my approach, to see the challenge as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. With this newfound perspective, I began to tackle the task with renewed vigor and determination. I started to see solutions where I previously saw problems. I began to appreciate the learning opportunities embedded within the challenges. This change in perception not only improved my performance at work, but it also spilled over into my personal life. I started viewing obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as stepping stones, and challenges as chances for growth. The impact of this incident on my life was profound. It taught me the value of perception and the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, even in the face of adversity. It made me realize that our attitude towards challenges can either be our biggest hurdle or our greatest ally. That moment of realization was the catalyst for a profound personal transformation. Looking back now, I see how that first job experience was not just a stepping stone in my career, but a crucible for personal growth. As we journey through the corridors of reflection, the lessons learned from this maiden voyage into the professional world become apparent. The first job, often seen as a rite of passage, is more than just an initiation into the workforce. It's a transformative period, an arena where responsibility, time management, and decision-making skills are honed and tested. Navigating the labyrinth of professional challenges was not a walk in the park. It required resilience, a keen understanding of workplace dynamics, and the ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. Each hurdle faced, each obstacle surmounted added a new layer to my skill set, broadening my understanding and shaping me into a well-rounded professional. The advanced vocabulary and expressions we've explored throughout this narrative, terms like workplace dynamics, professional challenges, and personal growth, are words that encapsulate the essence of this developmental journey. They are the linguistic tools that help us articulate our stories, our experiences, our triumphs, and setbacks. But it's not just about professional growth. Personal evolution is equally vital. The unexpected challenges encountered can, if approached with the right mindset, lead to significant personal growth. Setbacks can be repurposed into learning opportunities, pushing us out of our comfort zones and propelling us towards self-improvement. In the grand tapestry of life, these threads of experience, these moments of change, weave together to create the intricate pattern that is our personal and professional identity. They shape our perspectives, our attitudes, our approach towards life itself. We become the sum total of our experiences, each one leaving an indelible mark, each one contributing to the person we ultimately become. And so, as I stand here today, looking back at the path I've trodden, I can say with conviction that the challenges and triumphs of my first job were more than just professional milestones. They were life-changing experiences, catalysts for growth, and stepping stones towards becoming a better version of myself. Indeed, the challenges and triumphs of my first job were instrumental in crafting the person I am today.
Let's learn new words and practice English at level C2. Epiphany. Epiphany, a sudden, profound realization or insight. Example, my first job experience gave me an epiphany about the importance of communication skills in the workplace. Transformative. Transformative, causing a significant change or metamorphosis. Example, the challenges I faced in my first job had a transformative effect on my approach to problem solving. Retrospective. Retrospective, looking back on or dealing with past events. Example, in retrospect, my first job was a pivotal moment in shaping my professional identity. Catalyst. Catalyst, something that triggers or accelerates a significant change. Example, my first job served as a catalyst for personal growth, pushing me to develop my leadership skills. Introspection. Introspection, the process of examining one's thoughts and feelings. Example, my first job encouraged a deep introspection that helped me identify my strengths and weaknesses.